Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Culture with Pat. Today we're talking about the new horror movie, Immaculate.
What's your favorite scary movie?
American nun, played by Sydney Sweeny, embarks on a new journey when she joins a remote convent in the Italian countryside. However, her warm welcome quickly turns into a living nightmare when she discovers her new home harbors a sinister secret and unspeakable horrors. I've gotten so many religious-based horror movies in the last decade or so, and a lot of them have been the cheap Friday night jump scare of the week type of horror movies, and so honestly that was one of my biggest reservations going into this movie. I thought it was maybe just going to be another one of those type of films, and honestly I was kind of surprised that both this and The First Omen were coming out with just within a couple weeks of each other too. While Immaculate certainly has some cliches of the genre and there are some cheap jump scares in here, the movie actually surprised me a little bit and goes for more of the kind of slow burn, tension building approach. Right from the beginning of the film, you realize that there's definitely something off with this Covenant for sure, and director Michael Mohan, he makes great use of his location where even some of the daytime scenes are even actually a little bit creepy, and I think having this take place out in the countryside definitely added to that as well. But yeah, right from the beginning, he does a good job of building tension throughout the film, and pretty much for the most part carries out that throughout the rest of the movie as well. Immaculate also benefits from a really good performance from Sydney Sweeny, who arrives at this covenant as this super innocent girl who she really believes in her religion, and she's trying to figure out why she was saved from an accident that occurred years ago. And so initially she is naive and thinks everyone here is going to be willing to help her, but as the film goes on, realizes that something awful is going on here. Needless to say, I was really impressed with Sydney Sweeny here. She does a really good job with this character, and she really shines in a couple specific moments, specifically in the third act of the film, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. And the film is also a little bit more bloody than I was expecting it to be. Again, by no means is it like this gore fest. Don't go into this thing expecting it to be the goriest thing that you've seen of all time. It's just a lot gorier than I thought it was going to be. It focuses on specific moments. You see a little bit more where I was like, wow, I didn't think that they were going to focus on what happened to that character, but they did. You know, again, I thought it was going to be kind of more of that typical Friday night teen jump scare of the week type of movie, and in my opinion, it isn't really that. And specifically the ending of the film, I will just say I was not expecting that. What I do expect, though, is that this ending is definitely going to be divisive among viewers. That ending is either going to, I think, make the movie for you, or it's going to be like, yeah, I never want to watch this movie again. So, yeah, I'm really curious to see, people's thoughts once they see the movie, kind of how they feel about that ending, because one thing that I can say for sure about this movie is that it definitely has the balls and goes for it specifically with that ending. Overall, I ended up being pleasantly surprised with Immaculate. It definitely reminds me of a film that would have maybe came out in like the late 60s or early 70s. Some of those religious horror films then gives me a little bit of vibes of Rosemary's Baby a little bit. And yeah, I think Sydney Sweeny, she really cements herself as someone that I would like to see do more horror in the future for sure with her performance with this character. So overall, as far as the score goes, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I actually really ended up enjoying it. That's one of my favorite things when I go into a movie not really sure how I'm going to feel about it, and it actually pleasantly surprises me because, again, we've had so many religious horror movies. It's kind of getting hard to, you got to really differentiate yourself from the rest of the films out there. And I thought this film, while it does have some of those cliches, it did do enough to kind of separate itself there. So yeah, what did you guys think of the film? If you've had a chance to check it out, specifically, no spoilers, but what did you think of the ending? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you haven't seen the movie, is this something that is going to be on your radar and you're going to check out now? So let me know down below in the comments. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as the bell button next to it. That way you get notifications for all my new videos. Give this video a thumbs up. And as always, guys, please make sure to check back for more Pop Culture with Pat.